Yes, a student sent me this particular question this morning to look at it. Okay, this is a trigonometry question, and before solving this question, I would like to note some important keys that we'll be using in solving the question. Note, let's have these notes so that the process can be easy. Number one, sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. That's trigonometry identity. One of the trigonometry identity is this. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. And also, let's add this one. Sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cos theta. This double angle. Now, if I put square on my double angle, if I put square on it, if I put square on this, that is, I have sine square 2 theta. It means that this will happen. It's going to be half square on this, which will give me 4 sine square theta cos square theta. Also, this place, here, I can say, okay, sine square 2 theta plus cos square 2 theta will give me 1. From the trigonometry identity. So I try to join it with double angle by putting square on it. If I turn this single angle to 2 theta and 2 theta, and I put square on it, this must give me this. Yes.
And also, you should try and recall. You should recall that sec 2 theta. Sec 2 theta is equal to 1 over this one cos 2 theta. That is the meaning of sec theta. Now this one, cosec theta. Cosec 2 theta is equal to 1 over sine 2 theta. Also, there is this one also that I believe you should know, but from here, I can say, okay, if I want to get cos square 2 theta, I can call it to be 1 minus, if I bring this one to this side, to be minus sine 2 theta. This is very, very important. It's very, very important in solving this question. Now let's solve the question. We can just put this one at one side so that it will be very, very easy for us as we solve the question. Let's have this. Let's consider, the question is sine 4 theta plus cos this power 4 theta to be equal to 5 over 9. Now, I can consider sine raised power 4 theta plus cos raised power 4 theta. If I consider this, I can say this implies that sine square theta plus cos square theta is raised power 2. If I say, okay, this one is A, okay, let me say, let A be equal to sine square theta and B be equal to cos square theta. So it means that I'm going to have A plus B all square. So if I expand this, I'm going to have A square plus 2AB plus B square. Like that. So what is my A? What is my B? If I put it back, it will imply that I have A, which is this. If I square it, I'm going to have sine 4 theta plus this, which is 2 sine, what is my A? Sine square theta. My B is what? Cos square theta. Then plus, what is my B? This is B. Cos, and this R square is going to be cos raised to power 4 theta. So at this point, I want you to like the video, to comment on it. You can as well share the video to see more of this. Also, you can subscribe to the channel so as to see more of something of this nature. These are simple things, and you should be able to play with it. Okay, from here now, I can say that from here, from this thing, I can bring this one and this one together to give me sine raised to power 4 theta plus cos raised to power 4 theta. Then plus this one, which is 2 sine square theta cos square theta. Note, this one, I can rewrite this as sine square theta plus cos square theta. All this power 2 to this. Now, if you look at it very well, you will note that this sine square theta plus cos square theta, which is equal to 1, is the same thing as this, which is sine square theta plus cos square theta. I can put 1 here. 1 raised to power 2 will give me 1 plus 2 sine square theta cos square theta. Now, this is what we are considering, just this place that we consider. We consider this place. The thing we consider here is this. So I can now put this thing, I can put it back here. If I put this value, I put it back here, I'm going to have 1 plus 2 sine square theta cos square theta to be equal to 5 over 9. To be equal to 5 over 9. So if I bring this one to this side, I'm going to have 2 sine square theta cos square theta to be equal to 5 over 9 minus 1. 5 over 9 minus 1. So you have 2 sine square theta cos square theta to be equal to, finding the LCM of this, you have 4 over 9. Now, from here, you now say divide both sides by 2. Divide both sides by 2. These two, you cancel these two to give you sine square theta cos square theta to be equal to, if you turn this division sign to multiplication sign to give you 4 over 9 times 1 over 2. 2 here 1, 2 here 2. So this thing, sine square theta cos square theta will give you 2 over 9. Will give you 2 over 9. And if you look at it very well, this thing is somehow similar to this, which is sine square theta to be equal to this. This is the reason why you need to know all these things. You need to be very, very familiar with it. You have it more than this. You need to be familiar with it so that by the time you are working in trigonometry, you know when to use a thing and when not to use it. So this place, sine square 2 theta, which is equal to 4 sine square theta cos square theta. And that will give you what? You know that our sine square theta cos square theta is equal to 2 over 9. So we are going to put this to represent this, which is 4 times 2 over 9. And that is sine square 2 theta to be equal to 8 over 9. 8 over 9. Now recall this thing, this place is actually the same thing like this. It's the same thing like this. So I can say, okay, square root both sides. If I square root both sides, I'm going to have sine 2 theta square to be equal to square root of 8 over 9. This will cancel this. To give me sine 2 theta equal to plus or minus 2 root 2
over 3. 2 root 2 over 3. That's for this. Recall. From here, I have my sine 2 theta already. But I want to get something of this nature because I know that sec 2 theta is equal to this. I will need the value of cos 2 theta because I've already gotten the value of cosec 2 theta. I've already gotten the value of cosec 2 theta to be 1 over sine 2 theta, and sine 2 theta is this. So I will need to get this as well. And for me to get that, I must get cos 2 theta. Okay, I will now say recall cos square 2 theta is equal to 1 minus sine square 2 theta. What is sine square 2 theta? Sine square 2 theta is this, which is 8 over 9. Sine square 2 theta is 8 over 9. So I will just put 8 over 9 into this, which is cos square 2 theta equal to 1 minus 8 over 9. So cos square 2 theta is equal to, if I find the LCM of this one, I do the fraction, I'm going to have 1 over 8. So this one as well, if I find the square root of cos 2 theta, I'm going to have this one, which is cos 2 theta to be equal to 1 over, sorry, this is 9. This is 1 over 3. 1 over 3. So I can now put this system together. Like this. Say 1 cos sec 2 theta plus cos 2 theta, which implies that 1 over cos 2 theta plus 1 over sine 2 theta, which is equal to 1 over, what is cos 2 theta? That's 1 over 3. 1 over 3 plus this one, which is what? 1 over 2 root 2 over 3. So if I turn this in fraction, just the way we do have our indices, I can do this one to be 3 over 1 plus 3 over 2 root 2. So what's the SCM here? The SCM is 2 root 2. 1 divided by 2 root 2 will give us 2 root 2. 2 root 2 multiplied by 3 will give us 6 root 2 plus 2 root 2 divided by 2 root 2 will give us 1. 1 multiplied by 3 will give us 3. And this is the answer to the system, or the answer to the question. Note, you can get like 4 answers for this question. You can get like 4 answers. How can we get 4 answers? Note that this place we have plus or minus. I just decided to go for plus a to get this. Someone can also take plus and minus. Another person can take minus and plus. Another person can take minus and minus. So with that, you can get different answers. But this is perfectly correct. Thank you.